Alright, we're here with another episode of Fix This Air Leak. I just farted. So, this leak lasts about the same now. When I went to work, or before I went to work, I aired the front shocks up to about 60 psi at about 340 or whatever when I made that video. And then by about 10 o'clock at work, went out, she was out of air. So now we're gonna take some RTV and put it over all the joints. Not the ones going into the air shocks. I think those are fine, but I'm talking about all the lines that I've rigged up. All the joints that come together where the factory airline is pressed into the aftermarket airline. And also that little Schrader valve I have on there is going to get some RTV. And we're going to put electrical tape and then duct tape over the joints. So they're going to be triple sealed. Now I had some electrical tape over here. I just saw it. I think it was right here. Don't. Best thing to do to this now is to get some heat shrink tubing and just put it right over, put a big piece over here and put it on. Let's pump her up again. Ideally, if you're just wanting to do about an inch and a half of lift, you need about 40 psi in the front. If you've got the V6 4.0. And the reason why I mentioned that is because having a V8 or V6 results in a bit of a weight difference. But about 40 psi. About that much. Right. And about 40 psi in the front and the back makes it ride pretty damn good. Well, I think we got the air leak. I think we freaking got it. Because I took RTV, this stuff, we put it on the Schrader valve as you just saw. Oop, got a little on tire. Oh well. Gooped that up real good, and then my little white T-fitting, I gooped that up as well and made sure I spread it around real good. And then also did the connection on this line here, not at the shock, but at the where I pressed everything in, like I mentioned. So now it's time to drive her around a bit and see if she settles. So I'm gonna back her up here, make sure she's up to pressure. I think we have 45 in the back. The springs love that. They got a nice arc to them. Still like my redneck keyring. Listen to that power steering. Hate that shit. I think it needs a higher pressure pump and a stronger rack. I think that's the only thing this Explorer really needs in terms of major modifications. Let's see how she sits. Oh yeah, the sun's right in the way. She's got a good lift. Let's see how she rides. Look, a Mustang that has no flavor. I like the older ones and the newer ones. Not the in-between one where it's just like, ugh. Ride's pretty good with those front shocks going. Feels soft. Well, smooth and firm. That's how I like it. Be heading to my friend Devin's house. Not even gonna surprise him or tell him. So anyways, see you later. Well, she finally frickin' holds air. Just drove it around for a bit, about an hour, and held 40 psi of air. So I think that leak was still at that Schrader valve. But we'll see after that RTV sets in 24 hours. Right now I've pumped it up to 50 psi and got the back at almost 60 psi. So now she sits up a lot higher. And I can't really tell how the steering alignment is, but it seemed pretty normal. It's not too out of whack, so shouldn't wear the tires down too much. But yeah, ride's really good with air in the front. I mean, it's such a huge difference, and the control is a lot better stability going around corners, and doesn't roll as much actually. I didn't even notice any body roll. So, and I peeled that a little bit. I leave my friend Devin's house, so that was cool. Yep. All right, I think I fixed it. We'll see you in the morning.